We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't love anymore. What was all of it for? Ooh, we don't talk anymore like we used to do. I just heard you found the one you've been looking for. I wish I would have known that wasn't me. 'Cause even after all this time I still wonder why I can't move on just the way you did so easily. Don't wanna know what kind of dress you're wearing tonight, if he's holding on to you so tight the way I did before. I overdosed, should've known your love was a game. Now I can't get you out of my brain. Oh, it's such a shame that we don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to.
हेलो चैट अवंती अनम्यूट कर देना खुद को प्लीज आई एम आस्किंग यू टू अनम्यूट
Why are we friends?
हेलो चैट अवंती अनम्यूट कर देना आई एम आस्किंग यू टू अनम्यूट आई थिंक दैट्स कमिंग फ्रॉम यू राइट
I know, I've just muted.
व्हाट्स अप गाइस कैसे
And
हो
me, why we're friends again, Vivek, when you pull something like that. Oh my god.
Man,
Do you
it's
wanna-
been a long month, yaar. I just like finished shifting houses and all. How's it been for you? Eventful, or like a very calm, chill month? Like, what have things been like?
Nice intro. This is the most polite I've ever seen you in my life, Vivek. क्या हुआ?
I just wanted to know how your month's
नहीं
been.
कर में ना तू मालिक बन गया तो now you
Oh, Avanti mean
not
mode
to
मैंने.
employ किया बर्तन धोने के लिए, so now you feel like you have a anyway.
We don't wash anymore. Oh, yeah, he's out of town. Somewhere out of town. We don't wash anymore. और बता, what's up, Avanti? How are things?
Things are fine.
You. So basically, chat like that video you put out. Now, first of all, तो मेरे को ऐसे ये trash talk stream करना था काफी टाइम से, एक महीने के ऊपर हुआ है, अपन ने किया नहीं है. The timing is such that it's happened after you, and I like of course like all my good jokes are already said in person. So like chat, if you don't know the real like trash talk breakup happened like 2 days after the breakup. I went to meet her. I was in Bombay. So we like 2-3 hours. All I did was like me and her brother. Funnily enough, we just sat there and just roasted her for like 4-5 hours till 3 in the night. So सब अच्छे jokes उधर निकल गए. I have some other material I've saved, which I'm hoping to perform here. But
अरे वाह.
other than that, I was just thinking कुछ भी और बात करते हैं यार. मेरे को ऐसे I feel like sorry.
I'm just saying, chat. आपको पता है कि विवेक का Pune Comedy Fest is coming up, where he is the biggest proponent of nepotism. I don't know if it's called nepotism when you put yourself. It's called
Yes.
self-optimism.
Dude, there's one guy who got hidden by my mod saying Vivek for BF. I think there are 2 points to this. One is I think Avanti wants to stay single for a long time, and second thing is I think after like I get enough hate in my comments, so I don't need more. So I feel like ये but ये hide करने की जरूरत नहीं है रे. We're actually friends in real life also, so we can like जैसे एक awkward नहीं होता हम लोग बीच में like with a lot of other streamers. Awkward होगा अभी stream के बाद में. She's like okay, I'm done now. Okay, what are some of the nicer, funnier jokes and comments you heard?
Definitely Sama's of
Which one? He wrote like 3-4.
yeah. So the one he wrote about don't be sad because of AdSense.
Yeah,
and
that was
today-
funny. That was funny.
someone sent me, he wrote on I think on Instagram, this is my new favorite web series to watch.
It's like keeping up with the Nagrals. It's like अभी कहानी है कि आप Pete Davidson आ रहा है. Okay.
No, but I mean, look, I understand for some people process through humor, and so I
Yeah.
can understand that for some people, like making a joke that's why I'm okay right now, and I've waited, it's been almost 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Then I waited to put this up. Imagine if I'd put it up right after it actually happened. I would have been very.
Yeah, of course. Like a lot of people, like, if people are like, be nice to her. Oh, this happened a month back, for the specific reason of not having to get that andar bahar you didn't post, right?
I needed to process myself. Achhe se. Why are you smiling?
No, I just remember I remember one joke. Someone wrote Stephen to Avanti, chal hut. that one was nice. Which is bata. So I didn't watch that. We spoke in person, so I didn't see the need to watch that video. But you told me you recorded like your thoughts. I heard in the end of the video you say share, like, share, and subscribe. Is this true?
Okay, this is what happened.
But okay, just did you like do like a 8-minute video where you're crying and shit, and then end it with please be sure to like, share, and subscribe?
I said, because I said this is going up on YouTube, like I should say this, but whatever. But I get saying that I did say it, so it's fine.
That's like saying ki I shouldn't say Heil Hitler in Nazi Germany while putting a hand up.
Haha, haha.
Dude, but like that's like hardcore dedication to your profession. That's like those guys who sell credit cards in petrol pumps. You know what I'm talking about, right? SBI वाले आते हैं कि credit card चाहिए मैम. Now imagine कर petrol pump फट चुका है, ठीक है? लोग जल के पड़े हुए ऐसे गाड़ी से भाग रहे लोग, and in the middle of that one guy is coming कि hey, do you want to buy a credit card for SBI? This is the YouTuber equivalent of that.
Okay, genuinely, मैंने अपने आप को हर एक दिन बाद and then हर हफ्ते for a month I was documenting myself, and I might put up the other not like 5 videos, but I might like compilation. Some of the stuff I will not put up, that is me expressing whatever I wanted to about him.
That's members only. No, dude, do that members only कर. मैं तेरे को बोल रहा हूँ, I know 20-30 people who get membership immediately. Make that members only. This is the chance.
I don't want to, I mean, out of respect to him, I don't want to, like, the things that I was venting about him specifically, I'm not going to put out. But it's more about my process. I understand, though. If I was fully strategizing this, then I would take your advice.
You only partially strategizing it.
Exactly.
Partial strategization.
Exactly. But मैं कह रही थी कि because I had my camera on in front of me, and the reason I did it, कई लोग ना breakup के बाद they'll journal and they'll do blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I was like, मुझे लिखना कुछ नहीं है, and I'm so used to talking to a camera. But it is the second I look at a camera, in my mind, like, share, comment, subscribe आता है. Like, the second you see playing cards, you're probably thinking of some trick.
Yep, 100%. Fair enough. But edit में तो निकाल सकते हैं चीजें.
I know.
I found it. Like I found it. I didn't watch it, but I just find it so like on brand now. I think it's fine. Vivek is symbol for a forever friend zone. ठीक है यार. Somehow this is ending with me only getting roasted.
I know that there's someone who kind of roasted me in their stories.
Who was it?
Lakshay Chaudhary.
Creator?
He's like creates roast content, and
so I mean, okay.
like creating a roast video on this is very, very high, so I am grateful for
it's that genre.
Yes, so Vivek does not like the roasting genre.
I feel like if you're doing roast content, it should be supplementary. Your only genre can't be just like मैं topics लेके बेइज्जती करता हूँ जब मैंने खुद life में कुछ किया नहीं है. I feel like it has to be supplementary. Like roasting can be a second or third thing. If your main thing is just like picking up things and insulting without having a life, I just like. Anyways, I see this as someone who releases his roast compilations, but they're not like, you know what I mean? I'm like कल मैं तू ऐसे कुछ beauty video निकाल के उसका मैं video लेके सिर्फ 15 मिनट बेइज्जती नहीं करने वाला. I'm not going to, you know what I mean? Like I have magic videos. That's not. My goal isn't to go on YouTube and search for things to insult. So I just find that genre very like it's like the lowest form of content.
Fair.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was saying कि I texted a couple friends of mine who are roasters, and I asked them their advice.
Yeah.
And anyway, they just told me it is roastable, but it's fine. So I guess whatever.
I feel like this is one of those zones where it's like you live by the sword, you die by it, right? I mean, I know कि तू 6 साल. First of all, तो very clearly, ठीक है. This is I have like massive hatred for people like content derived from other people's relationships. So I'm not going to discuss anything between you and Stephen here. I just want to discuss more of the reaction that your video is getting, because that's fair game. That's comments around that. But मेरे को तेरा actual discuss नहीं करना है कि उसने क्या कहा, तूने क्या कहा, right? Whatever. one thing is for sure that you're being a very good sport about it. But though if you were a good girlfriend, maybe you'd still be hated.
अरे I'm not in the same house as you. Are you getting up? उसको कुछ सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है.
Sorry, क्या बोल रही है?
कुछ नहीं.
So does Vivek hate Tanmay? No, but Tanmay's main zone is not. It's not roast content. It's reaction. It's a different thing. You know what I'm. You know the exact genre I'm talking about. Right? Okay.
कोई कह रहा है भाई ये हर चीज को जस्टिफाई क्यों करता है विवेक? क्यों जस्टिफाई करता है?
सबका अपना अपना प्रॉब्लम रहता है. मेरा प्रॉब्लम वो है. भाई एक चीज बता मुझे. This is the most important question about this whole thing. ठीक है? Has he asked for a cut of the ad revenue of all the videos you were in साथ में? Because that's like a big number. That's a big number.
If he did that, then I would have to ask for commission on all of the things that all of the people I introduced him to for his business.
Oh, petty.
Which would be even more. I'm just saying.
Avanti hard mode. Have you seen Avanti like this chat ever? No, but I remember you were telling me this thing that he. So those who don't know, they had been approached for like a long-term couple project by Mama Earth, like a brand work for 4 or 5 months. But he said no because he's not into long-term commitments.
Nice. This is Vivek. Vivek will make a joke and then like smile inside and then could do like leave. Or I said leavega, aise kuch karega. You have to land your joke.
Avanti is an expert at watching people leave. Sorry.
Hare Rama.
You know, we only joke about the people we love, which means you and Stephen won't be joking about each other anytime soon. Okay, so
Awkward silence.
let's move. I'm saying let's move on from this and talk about something else.
Okay.
Uh,
Which is?
Do you have a music video or a song coming out about this? Are you going to channel your inner Taylor Swift? कुछ tease कर दे. Don't tell me specifically. Just like general जो तेरा frame of mind है. Do you have anything coming out?
Even Samay had messaged me. He's like, कुछ तो गाना बना दो इसके बारे में. And last year when we had a really rough patch, I had half written a song, and then after this happened, I completed it. And I recorded it like a few weeks ago just to see, and maybe I'll put it out next week. We still have to figure in the next few days, but I think it's just the easiest way to express emotions. Yeah.
Someone's writing, Vivek moved on from that topic faster than Avanti moved on. It's because Avanti है तो मैं अभी, and because literally it happened yesterday, we're discussing this one. I just find, you know, my thoughts on this whole like, you know, contentifying relationships and all that. I just find it like very
I'm laughing at Kshitij. Kshitij for a super chat had said Avanti is trying to be a good sport because Stephen turned out to be a player. Wow.
Yeah. There's one person like I guess Stephen finally got Justine Royal's number. I saw one comment like that.
Oh God. कोई कह रहा है समय को कैमियो देना रैप का. Oh God. Stephen Hawking था इसका boyfriend. Yeah, exactly.
Nah, if he was, he wouldn't have been able to run away that fast. Avanti is so anti. What does that mean? A-N-T-I-I. What does that mean?
I don't know.
I have no idea. There's someone writing, which I thought we could discuss this, which is discuss the whole Roe v. Wade appeals thing, but वो बाद में करते हैं. I just feel it's a very weird segue to go from here to there.
Breakup to banning abortion?
Yes.
Wow.
That's just like, damn.
The human rights will get very heavy.
There's one thing I actually wanted to ask. You saw I've seen stills of the video, right? Because enough people have sent me this. Hey, did you know? Like, I've known for a month. Like, for a lot of people, it just happened yesterday.
What?
But, yeah, breakup thing. मेरे को एक चीज बता, ठीक है? The Instagram post and all that you have to put out because the thing is for the 2 years your relationship was so public now that you have to tell people it's done. But didn't you look at like, how are you so comfortable with that kind of like transparency being out on YouTube? Like this is generally something I want to ask. For better or worse, right? It's out there. You, no matter what you do, if you regret it one day, yeah, this is too much, I should remove this. I'm being too open here, I want to remove this. You can't do that. So like how did you reach that mind space? कि ये
I
डाल
mean,
दूंगी मैं. And I know it's like people will be in this zone कि it's for views. I don't think it's views is the main criteria for that, because you can do other stuff for views as well. Like you can always upload another like a cringy dance reel with one of your Instagram influencers. So this I'll defend this. I don't think it was for views. I think genuinely तेरे को बस book end करना था. But how are you comfortable with it?
so look, relationship chase out ka tha. I waited 4 years to talk about it online, and when we did, obviously it was with the other person's consent, comfort. और जब हमने बात की थी, we talked about everything, right? We used to have when we had brand deals with intimate brands and things like that, right? So we
Yeah.
talked everything under the sun, and I was comfortable with that.
Yeah.
So I just think that for a lot of people, the internet can seem like a fake place, which is why I think people connect with live streamers a lot, because they know how you sit when you're
Yeah.
doing shit, right? This is your classic Vivek pose, for
No,
example.
I'm listening. This is when I don't like when I do this. I won't talk basically.
Public janti hai that that's how you are,
Hmm.
because they see you live on screen for so many hours. But when you're somebody who's not a live streamer,
Correct.
your content will always appear curated because it's always edited.
Got it.
And so for a lot of people, content just becomes this like highlight reel, and then it's like, oh, happy, shappy, whatever. But life is not all about that.
Yeah.
Some people go through breakups and grief and all this shit, and if you are, I am comfortable. I know it comes with its costs.
Yeah.
Apparently, you know,
I,
you wrote.
I kind of relate to the 1 month you had to take to release this stuff, because
Yeah.
like, and not the same thing, right? Like, I mean, you know, my mom, nanny died, and it's like my stream pe discuss kiya hai, but I haven't posted about it anywhere. So stories, Instagram, YouTube video, none of that. So for all that, like other than people who watch my stream, no one else really knows. Like most of my friends don't even know कि ये हुआ है. I didn't feel the need to. I moved on, because, but you know what I mean. I don't. Sometimes you don't want that 50, 100 messages. कि I'm so sorry. It's like you just want to. And मेरा COB के time पे हुआ था. So for 5 days, I didn't even tell my teammates and all that. No one knew. Like literally 1 day before my game, it happened. Of course, it's not the same thing. My nanny didn't choose to leave me, but still, I mean, it's. Can you? वो क्या crazy था? The nanny would be like, this our relationship is trapping me. I think I'll just die. But yeah, I mean, still, I get that zone of not wanting people to be
नहीं,
full time in your.
पिछले हफ्ते I was in Bangalore
हाँ.
and I was doing some shows. और show के बाद people came and took photos, and I would meet people who recognized and all of that, and at least 40% of the people came up and they're like, oh my god, I love your relationship, how is Steven, this, that, and I could have shared, you know, at that, but I still wanted time to process. I didn't want it to be like a gossip situation, right? When I wanted to be in control of sharing that narrative, and then with close friends, मैंने तो पहले बताया था.
तूने तो हाँ हाँ. Dude, like, can we talk about the party?
Sure.
So, by the way, first of all, can you give me a little credit for knowing this for a month and not telling anyone? Stream पे hint भी नहीं किया मैंने. No jokes, nothing.
क्यों credit दे दूँ?
Because I'm like not. I'm bad at remembering things. Right? It's not that मैं जानबूझ के spill किया था. I made some joke या for some single thing. I'm like, तो, you know what I mean? So I like, थोड़ा बहुत give me credit for that. Also, big risk telling me 1 month in advance, but that's a whole other thing.
That's, I mean, I trust you, but we shall see what that happens. अरे कोई कह रहा है, this is actually funny. Someone said, I can't understand this stream. Please add Devanagari subtitle.
Dude, so the chat was spamming Nitish for BF. You know who Nitish Thakur is, right?
No.
He's a streamer. He lives in Panvel. Avanti lives in. You live in town. You live in town without giving the exact area. In Bombay, you live in town side, close to town.
Yeah, sure.
And he lives in Panvel. So maybe you could consider it because one more long distance relationship. Anyways,
Nice.
Don't search Nitish Thakur. So
Do you know the Devanagari reference?
do you know that? No, I don't.
Okay, so basically, on all my recent videos, I've been adding subtitles. And I didn't know what to comment on Kal ke video pe, because if I commented something emotional, then people would have. I just said, if you want, there's 3 subtitles: English, English, and
Bro, I would have lost it if you put a brand integration in that video. अगर वो वीडियो के एंड में कैन यू इमेजिन ऐसे वो वीडियो हुआ 8 मिनट का एंड गाइस समटाइम्स आई क्राई एंड इट डज मेस अप माय फेस to get the excess moisture and the dirt out. I use the Mama Earth face wash. Comes in 5 different textures. और तो मुंह धो रही है स्ट्रीम के मैं ये डाल गया था. I would have come to Bombay and मैं तेरे पैर पड़ता. मैं फेस्टिवल क्या भाड़ में मैं पैर के तेरा पैर ऐसे पड़ा रहता भाई मैंने. ये तू करती रहा. Would be wild, bro. And you know there would be brands willing to like, or in the end, if you just include like a Bumble integration. All right, guys. Now that I've moved on, time to install Bumble. After Bumble के 2 मिनट तक features हो रहे. Oh man. तो now अभी हाँ sorry बोल.
तो समय करेगा.
Bro, it's समय वो बहुत funny लगा मुझे ad रखने वाला. It's like, but like people like us are necessary also. Right? If everyone's just overly nice, it just gets too like, you know, this toxic positivity thing. I feel like you need people who treat you the same as if it wouldn't have happened. Does that make sense?
Yeah, fair.
Right. First of all, I think it is sad, but I don't think you should. People are comparing it like, you know, please check if she's alright. I think people compare it like a funeral. It's not. You can't compare it to that. It's sad. It's a bad time.
It's sad. I will say though, I mean, in the first few days, I was really, really devastated.
Of course, but like, would you prefer every person in your life to walk around eggshells for the next few
No,
weeks?
of course.
You expect me to be a piece of shit, right? But you didn't expect Stephen to be one. Okay, guys. Edit bana lo. Huh? No, he's a nice guy. I have to make these jokes. By the ways, when we discussed this, right? My first thing was like कि तेरी इतनी audience है. There's no way like there's not going to be some kind of like, you know, उसके comments पे relatively chill है मतलब you've
What chill?
relatively chill है.
I specifically mentioned because मैं जानती हूँ लोग कैसे हैं. I mean, if they want to support, right, they will be nasty, but relatively chill है.
Yeah, it is. I think there are audiences generally you cultivated like even if they want to be mean, they don't know how to. I feel that's the zone. Like they are like mostly nice, like kind of quiet, mellow people.
And how would you describe your audience?
Mine are like a reflection of me, so they're like pretty काफी asshole-ish, I would say.
You know, Vivek is one of those people who is secretly nice.
Vivek, संडास में बैठा है क्या? ऐसे क्यों आवाज है? Because my room, I have not figured out the acoustics. It's a massive room. मतलब it's like 2.5 times bigger than the previous room.
Sure.
नहीं, so उसके से actually echo बहुत हो रहा है. There is echo, right? But
Sure.
how bad is it?
It's not that bad.
Okay.
मुझे तो नहीं आ रही है. Actually, but I'm listening to you on Zoom. I'm not
On
listening.
Zoom, yeah. Oh, mic, I don't know. It's like a big ass room. So I'll have to figure out. Edit, we are Samay's audience. ठीक है भाई. अभी right now no one is Samay's audience. He's not streaming. Tomorrow is my exam and I don't know why I'm here wasting my time. यार तू chill कर रहे at least यहाँ पे you are wasting just 1 hour.
Best of luck.
The people on this stream have wasted 6 years. तू मारेगी क्या बनती मेरे को? सच्ची बोल. Just text कर दे enough you piece of shit. I'll stop.
Okay, fine. If you want, you can roast in the chat. It's fine.
Okay, Tanmay Bhatt's in the chat. Vivek is going to be आने वाला है piece of shit. कुछ तो लिख रहा है.
You are a piece of shit.
I know.
This was your 5th breakup. No, kuch bhi.
Bro, but I will just point out कि like your videos are so clickbaity sometimes that you have to put not clickbait for people to think कि actually हुआ है.
No, bro, this is what happened. In the Tanmay saying, I held back my joke about you.
यार, write it now please. FOMO हो रहा है यार.
No, the biggest irony is वो जो मैंने डाला था 1 महीने पहले.
हाँ, that was wild.
Okay? This and listen, you know how when you have content, you have IPs like तेरा trash talk का IP है, ये वो IP है, the sugar daddy's IP. Similarly with Stephen, we were sharing aspects of our love story. तो पहले हम कैसे मिले, date कैसा था, 5 years ago हमारा breakup कैसे हुआ, उसके बाद long distance ये वो होने वाला था. And you know how YouTube की public है. If I wrote we broke up 5 years ago, nobody's gonna click on the video.
Yeah.
Video पे लिखा था we broke up, senti thumbnail. करके पहले 15 में चलेगा कि it happened in 2017. और वो वीडियो डाला मैंने and he obviously knew about it because he had filmed it with me 3 months prior. And the next day, the day I put it up, he was coming back to India from his travels.
Yeah.
And the day he broke up with me. तो मैं बैठ के सोच रही हूँ कि मेरा लाइफ क्या कॉमेडी है, क्या आयरनी है एक दिन we broke up video डाला, दूसरे दिन पे actually break up.
Tanmay is writing, I respect the clickbait.
Fair, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Dude, I feel like you misunderstood. I'll tell you what actually happened. ठीक है?
बोलो.
So he wanted to break up, and you were just talking to him hey, what should we call this video? And he's like, we broke up, and he's trying to give you a hint, and you're like, oh, that's a good title, and then you write it, and he's like, arey yaar, fuck, I have to wait 3 more days. No, fine. She's just putting the video out, so he waited 3, or maybe the video gave him the idea. I don't know. One of the two is.
One of the two. I don't even know, man. It's just it was something. And imagine the dissonance in my head. Okay, I put up this fake we broke up video. The next day, he actually broke up with me, and people on this video are being like, "Y'all are such a pyar, blah blah blah, never do this, etc." And I'm reading all these comments. Meanwhile, I'm actually heartbroken, and I'm like, "The fuck is going on?" Sorry.
No, bol na, arey.
So it was whatever. It is what it is. And the past month, my whole I don't know if you do this, but हर रोज I just check my YouTube comment summary. हर रोज कोई ना कोई couple goals ये वो जीता गया. So thought we were married. तो तेरा husband ये हिंदी सीख रहा है, blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, I don't even know. That's when you realize that yes, you are putting yourself out, but it's also of yourself.
It's a way array. You live by the sword, you die by it. If you have a private scene going on and बाद में कुछ, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, then you're entitled to be like, shut the fuck up, I want to live my life. But if you've put out enough content over years where people are not interested in your relationship, then तुझे भी पता है, I didn't think इतना crazy होगा, but I didn't think people I know are going to send me WhatsApps. कि ये क्या चल रहा है इधर? What would happen? My God, half of the people are like, this is your chance. I'm like, no man, are you seeing what's happening to him? I'll hard pass. I've hated enough already.
Nothing is happening to him.
He's chilling, bro. वो तो world tour पे निकल गया.
He's fine. He's in Vietnam. He's doing whatever he's doing. Doesn't matter. I know you're gonna add something to that.
No, I'm not. I decided like because I regularly criticize like making content out of relationships. So
Sure.
I decided कि तेरे actual relationship के अंदर कुछ बात ही नहीं करने का. I want to make jokes. I don't discuss the actual video. I don't want to discuss your relationship at all because I hate that content. I hate content where it's like you know what I mean? Like people are like अपने private life को it's like South Bombay Saurabh Joshi vlogs. That's what it felt like. तो वो सब नहीं करना है मेरे को. I want to make memes. And
Guess what I filmed right before this?
What?
I'm not gonna call it this, but it's essentially a breakup Q&A. You know, जो लोग शादी के बाद engagement.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Why not do a stream only and then like why not do like a stream and then cut content from that and package it into a video? So you get it.
It's just easier.
2 bites of the apple, yeah, and it's more organic. I feel.
It's fine. It is what it is. It's already done. I'm on your stream now. Then how you would not be able to call me on your stream then? All the views would come to my stream.
No man, they'll all go to your stream and then roast के लिए यहाँ पे आएंगे. मेरे को तो सब वैसे भी normal trash talk ही करना था. I'm telling you again, it's like I don't really care about. And the reason I didn't don't because people are DMing me, hey, breakup after party हो रहा है क्या? बोला नहीं यार. ये तो नहीं करूँगा यार मैं.
Akhar is saying, I hate this type of content. Also, Vivek, welcome to the breakup after party.
Wait 1 second. Okay, there's a difference between roast content and then like actual like then what happened? Oh yeah, it's totally his fault. Oh no, you're totally right. Oh, it's totally your fault. 2 very different zones. I feel.
I don't know.
I think.
Vivek's content is telling what content he really hates, and then Beast is in the chat. Hello, Beast. Beast, क्या कह रहा है?
Beast तेरा animation बनाने वाला है breakup का. He's gonna make a breakup animation for you, Beast stats. Avanti Stephen. I think he always working on that project. Now he had to scrap it. Avanti Stephen.
Dude, किसी ने already कुछ बनाया. 1 second. I was so confused. 1 minute.
So Samay is like, hey, I just joined. Has Avanti cried yet? 1 month late, bhai.
Wow.
1 month late.
Oh, I can cry.
This is like gender swap lagana.
मतलब? Gender swap?
Lagan.
Sure.
Like Indian Caucasian romance and में Caucasian चलेगा. Except in लगान पूरे country ने उनको निकाला था इसमें उसके खुद के विल्ले से निकला है वो. Okay, sorry. What do you say?
I don't know.
You were
हाँ,
saying something. You were checking. You were
I'm
showing.
gonna look it up. I think I sent it to you. 1 second. भेजा था ना मैंने तुझे?
क्या कर रहा था? और तूने हाँ वो screenshot ना?
हाँ.
Yeah,
दिखा.
yeah, you said that. Yeah, that's a nice meme.
Someone's made this meme and I was like, Jesus, ये क्या है?
Bro, look at what Sahil has sent me. Can I put it up on the I'll put it up on the stream. I can put you around here. This is hilarious. This, this is like YouTube is such a piece of shit. Okay, Avanti, you'll have to watch the stream to see it. Oh, first of all, तो मैं दिखा दूँ कि I made a special background wallpaper for this stream. Okay, just check this out. And people say I don't have production values. Anyways, just going to. So देखा okay, I'm just going to move to the side. Image. Browse. Okay.
Oh God. Beast कह रहा है your breakup animation video is on me. Don't worry, we'll always have your back.
Bro, look at the recommendation that's coming below. तेरा और स्टीफन का शॉर्ट का recommendation आ रहा है हमारे literal video के नीचे.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, look at YouTube milking its own.
Bro, YouTube is like, why should we miss the gravy train? हम लोग भी monetize करेंगे.
Oh God, that's hilarious, actually. Wow.
I feel मतलब मुझे तो वो मेरे को इतना ऐसे पर्सनल लाइफ दूर रखने का मन करता है ना. दिस इज जस्ट वॉचिंग द रिएक्शन टू दैट वीडियो ना, फॉर बेटर और वर्स. इट्स जस्ट लाइक हाउ डू यू नाउ फोकस ऑन एनीथिंग एल्स, बिकॉज इजंट इट लाइक एक महीने तूने ऑलरेडी पर्सनल बीटी डील कर लिया, अब तेरे को एक महीने इन लोग का दूसरे लोग को बोलना है कि सही है क्या तू.
नहीं वो ये that's why
यू
when
आर
I post,
कंफर्टिंग अदर किड्स कि डोंट वरी इट विल बी फाइन. स्टोर बोले और स्टीफन दिया लवंती दी ब्रोक अप.
नहीं
वियतनाम में कॉम्बुचा टी पी रहा है, यहाँ पे छोटे बच्चे रो रहे हैं 12 साल के इंदौर में. सॉरी.
मैंने जब पोस्ट किया I posted it and I made sure I had something to do. So the morning का post I then was at the gym after that and then उसके बाद I was hanging out with friends. Like for 4 hours I didn't check my phone. नहीं तो उसमें लगी रहती मैं.
Vivek doing brand integration in Breakup Party by wearing Poker Star shirt. I actually like the shirt यार. मैं बाहर से आके it's a loose shirt तो मैं रेकी करके वेन्यू से सीधा इधर आया हूँ.
Loose shirt मतलब you don't like tight shirts?
I just like if I'm going out in the heat and all that, I don't like wearing tight t-shirts. And the comedy festival venue is like completely open धूप है पूरा.
Since you're talking about just the reactions to the video, right? I appreciate you not talking about the actual relationship or whatever. The main thing, okay, the second it happens, or whatever, over the last 24 hours, people have been suggesting who I should date. And they're all suggesting YouTubers.
I mean, don't worry, chat. If they're not YouTubers before they date her, she'll make them into one by the end of it. वो स्ट्रेस मत लो. Like वो like कुछ भी हो YouTube पे तो आने वाला है वो. Can we discuss something else now?
Someone saying Vivek's body is too perfect for a tight t-shirt.
Okay, thanks I guess. I am fit, okay? That's the one thing I take like some comfort in. I'm not like, hey, I'm not kya. Anupam J. Hi, really best of luck for Pune Comedy Fest. Can't attend because of my current medical condition. Really waiting for it. And it would be a nice but hit. Do take yourself. क्या हुआ भाई तेरे को Anupam?
So, हाँ, Shreya कह रही public just wants content, so they'll obviously suggest YouTubers. Fair.
Yeah, that's true.
If we need, if we want to move on, the best way to move on is chat. Please roast Vivek in the comments. Kaito, I will read out my favorite roasts. And since I'm feeling generous today, feel free to roast me also. It's fine. तू क्या कर रहा है?
अब मेरे को WhatsApp आ रहा है. मैं तेरे को बाद में बोलता हूँ क्या उस पे. Stream खत्म की बातों को बोलता हूँ. Prakhar Srivastava, Avanti sings Excuses next song please. Is that one of your song or someone else's song?
I think he's talking about Excuses by AP Dhillon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I've not heard it.
You definitely have. It's been everywhere on the internet.
Which one is that?
It's the तारे ने पसंदे मैनू हेठा सारे ला दे you.
हाँ सुना है मैंने.
Whatever.
Okay. Have you seen Lockup?
Lockup?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
Perfect. Chalo, good. Let's move on. So, Can we talk about my comedy fest for a bit? I think हो गया अभी. Can we just like because ये address करना था. I think whatever any questions you have, Avanti is more than willing to apparently answer them, and she's releasing a Q&A video also. Next तू Q&A release कर रही है, Stephen DIY release करने वाला है. Breakup Q&A Stephen channel पे DIY डाल रहा है. Okay.
Vivek is Rakhi Sawant of YouTube. उसका क्या मतलब है?
That's fair. Skip ad लिख रहे लोग. Okay, fine. Let's skip ad. So what are you doing now after ये तू अभी bounce कर रही है ना? इंडिया से 17 को निकल रही है तू. क्या प्लान है US जाके?
मेरा graduation हो रहा है finally in
Oh,
person.
congrats. So with that hat throwing in on convocation proper.
वो सब people will get that kind of content also. क्यों नहीं?
No, that's
And-
fine. Do that. Single content डाल रहा हूँ अभी. Now you can actually like I always thought it was a little hypocritical of you to do brand work for like dating apps. Now you can actually do them.
And then उसके बाद I have some shows in Canada and US में, New York LA में.
I sent my relationship resume in Avanti's DM. Please check it out. अबे उसको पहले देख उसको सिंगल में तो रहने दो ना यार उसको.
So Vivek, since you are the advocate for the single party of life,
I'm not. I never said that by the way, sir. And just because I have always been single doesn't mean I'm telling other people ये तू single है. Did I once tell you कि you should break up?
नहीं.
6 years. हाँ.
Fine. You are the ambassador for singleness. Please
Don't
tell
know
me
why.
what is so great about being single.
I didn't say it's great. I'm just saying कि you can now see the advantages of being single also.
Oh, what
Like
are
the-
the being single? बता दो.
I don't know because the thing is anything I tell you you're going to be like oh no that's not normal. That's just they're in a toxic relationship.
बोलो.
And I don't know. Accountability is a big one, right? You do whatever you want. That's one thing. Which better or worse, you can be like, oh, the other person doesn't mind. But I think there's that.
Okay.
Can't really think of anything else. I mean, I can, but stream pe kya? Like you can't cheat if you're single, no? Yeah, Sahil Tikku बोल रहा है Vivek is advocate of singles by force, not by choice. And Sahil Tikku is the owner of that company. जहाँ पे मैं advocate करता हूँ.
Oh God.
Yeah, you can. I don't know, man. I've never said it's better to be single than be in a relationship. I think it's better to be single than to be in a toxic relationship.
Sure.
That's what I think. And I know one more person who thinks like that.
Who?
Stephen.
Haha. That's not something he ever used.
I know, yaar. It's a joke. I have no actual like joke. My jokes have nothing to do with reality, like my content. So tu uspe.
1 second, we need to address this. Rishik is saying कि I can finally follow Avanti on Instagram because she's single now.
Remember we discussed this?
I don't understand. उसका क्या मतलब है? So if someone's not single, you're not gonna follow them.
Yeah, I think that's what he's saying. I pretty much said that.
By the logic, Vivek should have millions of fans on Instagram.
Okay. Johnny. Dude, are you seeing this Johnny Depp and Amber Heard wala viewing? Like, I've not actually seen it. I've seen, because I have shorts I have seen. So I've seen some clips. But I'm like, itna interesting. Have you seen the watching? But it's like 850k watching and all that.
Are you jealous?
No, I'm just like, I can't do anything about it. Now, you're in a space to do some kind of, करना कुछ तो case डालना उस पे.
No, thank you.
400k watching होती है. हाँ ना यार, public crazy है.
Someone's. How did we meet?
We've done this enough now.
Abridged version बता दो.
Dude, apparently there was 200k watching during lunch. मतलब लोग lunch खा रहे थे. 200k लोग देख रहे थे. Amber Heard, Johnny Depp. We met at Facebook office. No, we met at Shark Tank. We basically like we used to be managed by the same agency. So उसके like we met in the we met through the agency and all that and became friends. कुछ content भी किया साथ में हम लोग ने. So there's that. How is it? तू मेरे को बता. How does it feel for you to be single?
How does it feel for me to be single? Well, I was privately single for the last month. Matlab, I told friends.
Sure, but like you in your mind was single, right? Doesn't like not in terms of like guys DMing you, just generally. And also, how many guys have DM'd you to try to hit on you in the last week, in the last day?
So it's been less than 24 hours.
So 100, 200.
I mean, some random people obviously were like, I will be your lover and some shit. But I will say, when I told the more private circle, there were a couple people whose behavior did change a little bit, and I was like,
Oh, give me don't give me a name, but give me an example.
just some people whose behavior thoda sa changed.
वैसे तो even I was nice to you रे for the first 5 minutes of you telling me.
That's not what I mean. You know exactly what I
I
mean.
know what you mean. We discuss off stream. Uh, double standards 2 बना दो अब क्या? Should we call it quadruple standards?
Oh god. Quadruple standards. We used to sing, I can arrange an Aapki Adalat session with Avanti and Stephen must court case chalega. Oh god. Avanti for IAS. Kyun?
I don't know. I think maybe it's some. I think it's some meme रहेगा कुछ तो. Why IS का क्या joke है इसमें समझा नहीं मुझे.
बता दो, chat थोड़ा explain करो. क्योंकि मुझे समझ नहीं आ रही है. But the number of people who in the last 24 hours have messaged me saying, "Abhi koi Indian dhoond lo." It's not about culture, but
Yeah.
तो
It's
ऐसे
also
ही
about the texture.
texture.
It's not just about the girth. It's also you don't know my shirt, my MC Brute shirt. It's not just about the girth. It's also about the texture. You know about that t-shirt. I will give you one. I will make one t-shirt for you and give it to you as a gift.
Which
Just
says
to help with the. I don't plan on selling it. It's just like I just gift it to people to help with the grieving. Huh?
with this line on it.
Yeah.
Fun.
I don't know
fun.
where you'll be able to wear it, but Vivek normie है. Okay. मेरे को नहीं पता यार, sorry यार. I don't know which show this is from. But yeah, I mean वो तो था ही ना. You always knew there were people who were like yeah, foreigner को date कर रही है ये वो.
Yeah. And that was like 1/3 of the hate I got, so it's fine.
That's just a weird zone to be in, because the fact that why, without getting into specifics, is like, how many people would you say out of like 100 messages were like, now try to find someone who lives close by?
Not even this close by, just like Indian. It was all men who said that, and all probably men in their 20s and 30s.
Shocking.
And probably like, I don't know, out of every 100, 20
Just 1 in 5 people.
who were in that zone, in that category.
वैसे
Not in-
ठीक है, मतलब फिर उसमें तो not surprising. Vivek secretly having inside hopes. भाई तुम I don't know how to explain this. ठीक है, I have slightly more chemistry with my dad. Like romantic chemistry with my dad. My dad's 95 kilos and he's very like fat, but वहाँ पे ज़्यादा chance है छोड़ने का. Yeah.
क्या कर रहा है विवेक?
I'm just gonna read this out now, ठीक है? वो बहुत भेज रहा है. I don't like this one. I'm gonna read out. Please address that Stephen is getting a lot of hate
Okay.
for not leaving Avanti earlier. अभी तुम लोग guess कर लो किसने भेजा ये?
Oh God. Sure. Loss. That is losses. तेरा कट गया ना? It's
Okay,
fine.
fine. Okay, समय ने भेजा ये. Like message I credit this साले आज not ठीक है, fine. I'll read some of the other ones. ठीक है. Avanti has more chances of getting a reply from Stephen Hawking. Okay. Yeah, अबे यार अच्छा I'll read.
बता दो.
No, मैं आएंगे और तो पढ़ता हूँ ना मैं. समय is joke writing on fire. अभी just set पे थोड़ा. Okay, यार, I'd like this lunar Q&A. Please don't answer all this. Avanti, what was your parents' reaction to knowing what we broke up? वो Q&A वगैरह में कर लेना हो. I am more interested in the memes and the jokes. क्या कुछ अच्छा है?
Did you not see what I sent you? That thing.
Oh yeah, that one I saw. I saw that.
I don't understand the reference. Arey, I have a green screen. Can you put it up?
Okay, guys. Now I'm not finding a proper segue to go from this to Roe v. Wade. So I'm just going to go to Roe v. Wade because my interest, since we already spoke about this a month back, my interest in this topic has anyways been very less. And Avanti, I think also you're also about mentally done with this, right?
It is what it is.
Though not content wise. Content wise, I guess you're just getting started. But like mentally, I feel like you're done now.
Yeah.
Okay. Chat, किसी को this is such a fucking weird transition now. Did you see the Roe v. Wade thing though?
I mean, I've been seeing what's been happening. It's not officially yet, and I really hope that it doesn't become official. But what are your thoughts?
I mean, they're gonna do it, right? Okay, so थोड़ा context देता हूँ मैं. This is such a weird transition, but what to do? Okay, so in US Supreme Court का एक केस था Roe versus Wade करके, which made abortion in a lot of circumstances a right. Correct. That's the most basic way to explain it.
Yeah.
And it took that out of the state's hand and made it more of a national mandate.
Yeah.
Correct. Now what the Supreme Court is talking about doing is overturning that and letting individual states decide कि उनको abortion legal करना है नहीं करना है. Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. So what that means is कि immediately it becomes a big issue for a lot of states which are Republican governed, जहाँ पे 2 सेकंड में they want to repeal abortion. So
The thing is though, I mean, I know this is trash talk, but just real talk for a second.
yeah,
Just because if abortion is banned, that doesn't mean abortions are still not going to happen. They're instead going to happen in a very unsafe manner,
yeah,
happen where people will likely die. Just like the consequences of it are massive, right?
yeah.
This is not even talking about the fact that this is against human rights, let alone women's rights, let alone and everything. What's also surprising is the same people who are voting in favor or are kind of in the same camp to say that it should be essentially reinstated.
Yeah.
People who, when they were told to wear a mask, are saying "my body, my choice."
Yeah.
Mask is against your body and your choice, but actually having to birth out a human in cases of situations such as trigger warning, assault, or worse, or just for whatever reason, is not okay.
Do you think they're going to repeal it? What do you think? I feel like just the way the Supreme Court judges have been stacked, it's literally been. I feel like the end goal was this कि ये हटाओ, and then gun legislation पे और ये करने का clamp down.
I really hope it doesn't happen, but if it does, I'm sure, I mean, the world is going to revolt, so we'll have to see what happens, but...
They'll revolt, they'll riot, they'll come out on the streets, 1-2 hafte tak you'll think it's going to make a difference, then you're back to square one. And that's what I feel. I don't really see any solution to it.
But something like this, then you're going to have... What's going to end up happening, right, is there will... If other neighboring countries are smart, say Canada or Mexico, they'll open up borders for medical tourism, for things like this. And if then the US is capitalist, which it is, and they don't want to lose that business, some parts of it at least.
I don't know. I just feel I don't think it'll. I think if they repeal it, it'll be like बहुत हल्ला होगा. But at the end of the day, it's like, because ultimately it comes down to the Supreme Court. So how do you then restore a 5-4 balance with the liberal slant? Like years, I'd say 10 years at least, right?
Yeah, but it's so fucked up that that's what is controlling the decision as opposed to actual logic. The fact that so many other countries in the East, including India, are so much more ahead of the US in something like this.
But in India, it's more that जितने कम लोग पैदा उतना better है अभी at this point. It's not even a case of choice. It's just like fuck, we need fewer people. Have you like to Western Express Highway पे गई है शाम को 6-7 बजे बॉम्बे में? Have you seen the traffic?
Yes.
I feel like there's no bigger advocate for abortion than getting people to sit in Bangalore or Mumbai traffic for more than 2 hours. के बिठाओ बेंच तब बताओ और लोग चाहिए तुम लोगों को. Sorry.
No, but I mean, it is what it is. Vivek, tell meditative things which make you happy.
यहाँ पे कोई तो ये कब से जोक लिख रहा है. I need to just read this. Abortion should be legal. What if my kid grows up to be like Vivek Desai? ठीक है यार. पढ़ लिया मैंने तेरा joke. It's the same joke that you use for every time there's some topic like this. Now people have this in the comments about
What if-
one of the two. Yeah,
what
yeah, it should be legal. What if it goes on to be like this, that?
Yeah. It is what it is.
One thing, get a tattoo and a haircut like in movies to start your post-breakup arc.
Hey, tattoo and a haircut? No, thank you.
On
What?
which one?
Oh, which one would I get if I got?
Yeah.
I would never get a tattoo, so haircut.
Why not tattoo? Just don't like them or blood donation?
Blood donation you can do after 6 weeks of getting a tattoo, but that's one reason. The second is the field I'm in. Sometimes you need to be like, some projects are coming out now that I filmed 8 months ago. I need to look the same. Otherwise, it's a huge headache for all the editors to CGI out some stupid tattoo on my hand. And also, then if I'm older and I don't know, my arm becomes
Sags,
flat,
yeah, yeah.
and if I have a mermaid, it'll look like a whale. So.
Yeah. You are answer looking for is genocide, not abortion. Last time I checked, infants don't drive. They do 18 years in the future. 18, 20 years later they do.
Sorry, one.
No, take your time.
Thought you were gonna make a joke after that.
Yeah, I was going to say something you should have said to Stephen. But I was like, chhod yaar abhi. That's what I told Stephen.
That's exactly what you did. Agreed. Short.
तूने अभी मतलब I used to always like I never thought it actually because I used to always joke but इतना तो content डाली ना it's gonna be damn funny when you break up, damn funny, let's see what you do, but I feel like you handle it about as well as you could, because if you suddenly act very like hurt about the whole thing now, then it'll just be inviting more memes and jokes and all that. So it's not fun if you're also like, it's not fun for people who want to actually insult you if you're also laughing at the jokes.
Yeah.
I'm talking about me. Stop being so happy. Okay, no.
What it is.
अबे यार नहीं पढ़ सकता हूँ मैं. Guys, नीतीश के चैनल पे स्टीफन आया है. नहीं क्या है यार? Do you know who Nitish Thakur is?
No, I don't.
Okay, just search him. Then you'll feel really bad being in the same sentence. Hi Avanti, I have commented on your video, which is must see for you. Okay.
Okay, I'll check.
Vivek, give her a spot to express her feelings in PCF. Sure, I mean देख यार कॉमेडी फेस्टिवल के नाम पे मैं सारी मैजिक भी कर रहे तो might as well do this also. Spoken word भी कर लेते हैं, क्या ही बचा अभी.
Oh God. People are saying I feel more free after breakup. I don't know. Can you guys talk about love versus arranged marriage?
Not really. I just find arranged marriage to be incredibly stupid. So I'm very like
Consider one?
no.
Why not?
For very obvious reasons.
I have reasons also, but I want to hear yours.
It's like, dude, you don't know the other person. And I don't know. It's a pretty clear reason why not to, right? You don't know the other person. You think in 3 months of knowing someone, I mean, you're a good advocate for this, dude. You knew someone for 6 years. You never know how it will turn out in the end. So I just feel like 2-3 months not enough time.
Fair.
What do you think?
What do I think about what?
About arranged marriage. You said na ki tera.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I just don't think it's for me.
Hey, you say this about everything, yaar. और जो online dating के बारे में यही बोलती है.
Okay, online dating at this point, I can be on dating apps, but I also cannot, in India at least.
Because you're famous.
Because of whatever.
Just say you're famous now. Admit.
That word. But when it comes to arranged marriage, you're clearly saying that you value marriage above else, right? Otherwise, then it's a setup.
No, you're saying I'm too pathetic to find someone on my own and I don't want to die alone. At this day and age, when parents force is a different thing. But at this day and age, you're basically saying कि मेरे को खुद से कोई मिलने नहीं वाला है. I'm sorry, but I understand it happening 15-20 years ago. I understand now if your parents are forcing into it. But if you yourself are into the concept now, then it's like then you're like understand. I have nothing against marriage. I think arranged marriage just sounds, the whole concept sounds very weird. It's like you know how you breed horses? It feels like that.
No,
You know,
I mean,
speaking of which, I might be doing some brand work for Jeevan Satya or something, like a magic trick. Not like me promoting it, but
brand
some.
was breeding horses, and I
No,
was like,
not breeding horses.
I mean, you already sat on a camel, but
MC Brute है ना. Dude, I hope I used the non-copyright version of We Don't Talk Anymore, वरना सीधा strike आ रहा है channel पे. But it was worth the. मतलब 10 out of 10 would do again. हाँ, sorry, you were saying online dating.
no, it's fine. Someone's Vivek, which keyboard are you using? Biswapriya Nayaka's.
It's a red gear का mechanical. Someone saying कि divorce rate is more in love marriage and arranged marriage. You know, I look at that as a bad thing, not a good thing. You think about it logically. If you're not getting married out of your own agency, you think you're going to separate the marriage on your own choice. So I think you're looking at that stat the wrong way.
Exactly. Also, divorce isn't necessarily the worst thing.
Yeah, sometimes it's like better to be out of something that's not working than inside it just for the sake of going on. Anyways, let's read more. I'm not saying anything. I didn't say anything.
Trying to make like, what are you trying to do?
I didn't say anything. I just said कि this is. Don't you agree though? Isn't it better to have divorce as an option than to force someone to be married?
Sure.
I feel it is. Arranged marriage is the love marriage with more arranged and less love. Crazy bro. Wise बंदा है ये. इसको पिन करना है क्या? धार्मिक ठंकी को पिन करते हैं अपन. Okay. My dream is to meet Avanti. Aren't you doing some shows and all? कुछ तो plug कर दे, tour plug कर दे. जुलाई में कर रही है कुछ.
July, once I'm back, I'll be doing shows in India. So
Oh, how many cities?
we'll do a proper tour at the end of the year, but at least metro cities will do some shows July, August, September.
So will it be more like social type place, like a cafe lounge, or will it be at like a habitat kind of thing, which is like a performance when you sit down?
Depends on the city and the vibe.
Arranged marriage is taking modern way. It's arranged, but they give you enough time to know each other. Not that bad. I'm guessing Harshad तेरा होने वाला है थोड़ा टाइम में, इसलिए तू ये बोल रहा है. Background में कोयल ओपी. हाँ यार, this is a like तो आ रही ना पुणे. I'll show you the new place. It's like the middle of a lot of trees and all that. You say love marriage is easy. I didn't say that, man. I'm just saying it's like getting married for the sake of getting married is just a bad idea.
Someone's asking, what's your future plan and what shows does Avanti do? Wow. I don't know what they have in mind, but
Dude, do people not know you're a musician?
their problem.
No, seriously, dude, you need to release more music content.
Yeah. I have been. Dude, have you seen the Antakshari video? I didn't think people loved Antakshari that much.
No, I didn't. People do. By B-Stats ko puch. He does a lot of Antakshari stuff.
Hey, but this video.
Hey, B-Stats, call Avanti on your next Antakshari stream, please. Yes, she has more free time now. Sorry, what are you saying?
No, new music is coming out soon. I have an album coming out at the end of this year. And other stuff coming out in the next few months. So, y'all will see. But, tu kya kar raha hai?
I'm just reading these comments. I'm reading one little dish, Stephen. Why?
Need. Who is this person saying, take my name, take my name, take my name? Hi, Meryl. Look, tera super chat aaya hai.
Okay, क्या है?
Do you have any plans for masters? Also, would you suggest doing an MBA then a master's? Have 4 years of consulting experience, but the cost is off the roof.
Wow, what a real question for my chat, man. ये क्या हो रहा है इधर? ठीक है, कर दे आंसर 100 रुपए दे दिया उसने तो.
I don't have any plans to do a master's personally. I think that if you do a master's in something that's either technical or in this area of your subject expertise, that's totally fine. The value of an MBA is dropping day by day. It depends on what you want. For some people, if they're at a corporate job and they do an MBA, then afterward, they just kind of move up the ladder. But today, the value of that degree has gone down. So say you have a technical master's in something, you will still get the same level of pay after. And you'd rather study something you like rather than just clout. And it's better to do a master's at a place that will allow you to meet more people and build more of a network than an MBA from some random place. Now I will stop making your stream boring. Continue.
No, I want to ask you why you never did MBA. You didn't, right? Like,
No.
you never did a master's degree.
No, there's no value in it for me for what I'm doing. And with the undergrad degree that I have, that's pretty solid. I can do anything if I ever needed to pivot. But At this point, no need for that.
Lakshya roasted Avanti on Insta Awards. Oh, guys, 1 second. What is this?
What is
Oh,
what?
it's saying Stephen Turbin has entered the waiting room. Can't you see it? Let's see. Kaun hai? Bro, this is like full Maury Povich shit. Now, if I actually.
Oh, hi. So guys, my my rap is coming today, and just like Stephen, I am gonna leave now, guys. Bye bye.
God. Wow, he lasted all of what, 6 seconds?
Stephen or something.
Something like that.
Oh, it was right there for me. I'm sorry. That joke was right. It was right there. No, but like seriously, dude, तूने काफी. I feel like you were in this zone ki okay, like let's make some good jokes. Varna you like if you were a thin-skinned person, you would never come on my stream at least. You've seen.
It's also been a month. I mean, if it had been a week, I would just tell you to chill out. But
No, but I wouldn't have asked you a week also. Even now, I was asking as a joke just to see कि तू. I mean, अपने को वैसे भी trash talk करना ही था. And if we did it any time in the next 2 weeks, na, this would have been an issue. If we do it, and then you go to US and all that. So you know what I mean? Like कभी तो करना पड़ता है फिर ये topic. And honestly, it would have been more tough for me to adjust to not being a piece of shit than to you like taking these jokes. Oh man. Bhai, एक second. Chat, does anyone know? By the way, when Samay is saying कि उसका rap निकल रहा है, क्या does anyone know what this is? I think he's been putting some stories up and all that.
what is the
सीधे
rap?
मौत के साथ. I don't know, but he's like proper rap निकल रहा है उसका.
Whatever. Look.
Yeah, he's like apparently it's releasing just around 6:30 times it's releasing. Like right now in 7 minutes.
Right now then.
Yeah, like a proper rap song.
Oh yeah, I see Kafir resharing it.
Okay.
Nice rap.
If it's, will you guys do a collab? Do like a diss na, do like a Stephen diss na. Somewhere in you.
Interested in dissing him.
Like you know Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar didn't do one with Taylor Swift right after she broke up. I don't know. I don't really.
I don't know who you think.
Yeah. Thanks, Avanti. More power to you. Can you please diss Vivek? Have you not seen what she does every stream?
Only you're left to diss this annoying gentleman amongst creators. I love how he called you a gentleman.
I mean, that was the weirdest. Like, if that was a diss, I don't know what that was.
When was the last time someone called you a gentleman?
This was also the first time, interestingly.
Oh god.
I just feel ki it's like better to have like your cards on the table. Like, you know, like it's better to be like openly like, oh yes, and then for it to sneak up.
Are you just trying to make subtle whatever? At this point, it doesn't matter what you're trying to do.
Oh my god, Avanti actually took my name. Meryl DeCosta. Okay. I also took your name now. You can stop being excited. Dude, this you'll always have that story though.
Which one?
We put out a video that says we broke up, and then in 2 days we actually broke up. That's next level shit. I think like if you ever do like a press junket, now that's one thing you'll bring up every time you go somewhere.
It was just I just felt like I was living in just a non-existent world. I thought it was a dream or nightmare.
I do a nightmare for you, dream for Stephen.
I don't know if it was a dream for him, but whatever.
Where you know we spoke like, which I don't know what to do here, but we spoke on my actual thoughts on this.
Mm-hmm.
Just felt, छोड़ अभी क्या discuss करना है यहाँ
His life, and if people value different things, that's all you can do.
Yep. I mean, no, that's not all you can do. You can also make some ad review. Dude, but honestly, okay. Genuine question. Is this the #1 performing video of your YouTube channel in the last 30 days? Or all time? I would say it's all time top performing in the first 24 hours.
Yeah, in the first 24 hours, yes.
Wow. This is like when you cash out a bond that you've been holding for like 6 years. And the profit is a lot in the end, but तेरे को पता है अभी returns नहीं आने वाले वापस.
God. Nice joke. I'll give it
Nice.
to you.
This was nice, right? This was like
Yes.
properly like structured. Yeah. And the delivery was perfect. Vivek Desai, this
क्या हुआ?
nothing something. This is business. भाई PCF after party है क्या? PCF after party actual हो रहा है भाई on site. आ जाओ tickets book करो भाई अपने PCF के. Tickets almost sold out. Avanti is also there. I mean, she's not going to be performing. She's just going to be chilling. But like काफी लोग आ रहे हैं. B-stats भी आ रहा है for some reason. Nitish Thakur is also coming. No one knows why. But
He writes some songs inspired by Steven, kind of like Olivia or Taylor. I think these songs come from a personal. I mean, several of my songs were inspired by him already in more of a
yeah.
love. And I have been writing other songs that are inspired by my not feeling that love anymore. So I will be releasing one soon. I just haven't decided when.
Okay. Yeah, do you think it helps in some way though?
What?
Like other people knowing, is it like therapeutic कि तू ते BT में थी and now people know, so it's like it's done. Like I have a friend, he's not dating problems, but he has some stuff going on and he didn't tell anyone for 2.5 months. Then like we spoke about it for a bit and he told one of the people, like it doesn't really solve the problem, but at least now people know. So it's like it's like
I mean,
you're holding a breath in and it's gone.
It was just her for me because I would keep meeting people and they would keep talking about him, which is really nice. I mean, because they liked the relationship, as did I, until it was no longer around. Uh, but yeah, I mean, like in that sense, yes. But I stayed up till 5 a.m. yesterday reading people's messages, which was really nice. And then people also feel inspired. So then I've also been dealing with a lot of heavy stuff because people have shared a lot of their heavy
breakup stuff. Yeah.
stories.
Okay, yeah, Avanti, it's been a lot of fun. I think we had a great thing going on this stream, but I'm starting to feel trapped, and I can't, like, I know it's been an hour, which is a lot of time, but I can't take this commitment. So unfortunately, I just have to end this stream.
It's fine. I'm used to people walking out on me ending